Hello everyone, JoRaSe here for this week's sword video. And what I want to talk about this time is the pommel of a sword. And a pommel is generally something you tend to see on European swords more than any other. And let's switch over to the other view so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is a classic European Crusader sword, and the pommel is this rounded bit up at the top, or if you're holding it with the blade up, this would be at the bottom. And a lot of people will think these are just more or less a decorative piece, but they serve a function in the sword and also on the battlefield. They could be used to send a heavy knock into someone's head. So think of them as like a little hammer as well at the other end of the sword. So you stab someone with your sword, pull it out, and they're still able to move around. You turn your sword around and bash them on the head. And that would be a way to end your foe. In some cases cleaner than repeated stabbing or slashing. But these also played a part in keeping the sword together, and in this next video session we're going to see that. Along with the other methods of keeping the sword bound together, because swords have the blade and tang, they've got the crossguard, they've got the handle wrapping, and in some the handle itself, and then finally you have the pommel. So this is just a little heads up about pommels. We are going to go a bit more into what they are and what they do, but I just wanted to put out a more or less an announcement about them. So next week we're going to get into actually what these, or back into the parts of a sword. But I did want to take a little break and explain this, because the more I kept looking at what I was going to be originally posting this week, the more it just didn't feel right without giving an explanation of what the pommel on a sword is and what it can do. So, that said, I will see you all next week for another sword video. That's all for this session of Polygonal Art with JoRaSe. If you enjoyed what you saw, how about giving this video a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos from me. In the video description below, you'll find my Patreon link. Feel free to check it out. Now, on to the credits.